สวัสดีครับ Greetings from Bangkok once again at the beginning of the new year 2025. Kasit Piromya. And I would like to take this opportunity to wish all of you once again a very healthy and successful new year. And I hope that we all start the new year in good spirit with a lot of determination to make the year 2025 a successful one. There are many challenges happening inside Thailand as well as in the surrounding area or in the international community at large. And these challenges are expected to be met by our political leaders. But as it has been the case for so many decades, that political leaders who profess to be representing our interests and working for the interest and benefit of the people and the society as a whole tend to forget that commitment, and they have become more or less working on their behalf for various vested interest groups and so on. So in other words, political leaders tend to forget the original promise and function of political leaders. They work for themselves and forget the people. So in that sense, we, the citizens, cannot keep on relying and placing hope that one day the politicians, the political master will change their minds and come back to the service of the people. We can still maintain the hope, but maintaining the hope of the changes of the mindset of politicians is not enough. At the same time, we have to think about helping ourselves. Like what I think the former President of the United States of America, John F. Kennedy, did say one time, that do not ask what the country will do for you, but one should always ask oneself what we can do for the country. So I think that profound sentence reflecting deep thought is still valid for every citizen of every country, for all citizens of the global community. Instead of continuing to rely on the political leaderships, we at the same time concurrently, simultaneously have to think and carry out our responsibility to ourselves as well as to our respective societies. And in this sense, we could help to improve the conditions and meet the challenges of our own countries and so on. For the Thai people, we are quite endowed because of our geographical location. We have a very mild climate, devoid of natural calamities like earthquake, tsunami, flood, drought, and so on. We are in a very conducive geographical location. And we have been a country or a society with bountiful amount of food products and so on. The society has never experienced or encountered poverty, lack of food, and at the same time, we have been quite a hard-working people. But with the political setup of representation democracy, so we have been placing a lot of our hopes, a lot of our efforts and so on, not on ourselves as such, but on our political representatives. But what has been happening all along is that our political representatives tend to forget about us, and they have been using the state powers for their own benefits, enriching themselves, abusing powers to gain more power and to gain more wealth and so on. But we have to keep on pressing them to change their minds and their behavior and their conducts and so on. But while we are doing this, at the same time, we have to think about helping ourselves, rely on ourselves. I think the principle of self-reliance is very, very important indeed. So in that sense, we, the citizen, should become more knowledgeable, which is not difficult because of the availability of information. Whatever you want to know, you can always have access to that knowledge and know-how and so on. At the same time, we have to improve ourselves to become active citizens, aware of what's going on in the society and in the international environment, aware of the challenges, and then we all have to ask ourselves, what can we do? First, we can become good citizens by paying taxes and not to take from the common facilities of the societies, not to cheat, not to steal, and even not to bribe the officials concerned and so on. And we could work together, we could have discussion, consultation among ourselves to improve our communities, the environment and so on. We could join forces to tell the government side, the bureaucrats as well as the politicians, what are our needs and what they have to do, what are the facilities, what type of services they have to provide and cater to our interests and our needs and so on. So we have to become more active and knowledgeable citizens and take the responsibility into our own hands as much as possible. And we have to, I think, phase out the dependency mentality of always thinking of relying on someone else, relying on the authorities, on the politicians, on the bureaucrats and so on. We have to think that what can we do by ourselves? What can we do to rely on ourselves? I think that should be, the course of our life during the year 2025. Become active citizens and try to cooperate in various organizations at various levels as much as possible. And I think the advancement of, communication technology has helped us or facilitated us, all of us, to communicate directly with one another, the social media. So in that sense, we have the facility available before us. We have the knowledge that we can access to. So we have to utilize these modern technologies to make consultation, to join forces, to move together, to help to change the societies, to make the betterment of our respective society. We have to become the force to be reckoned with, and we must be the authorities that the politicians, the bureaucrats have to listen from now on and act accordingly. We have to give ourselves the power and the confidence, and I think it is not beyond our collective undertaking. And in that sense, I would like to wish all of us good luck and great success during the course of the year 2025. Thank you very much. ขอบคุณมากครับ